What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here and welcome to a brand new series in this channel. The rules are simple. I am going to start the Save Unemployed. We are going to holiday all the way to the month of December, and this is going to be a one club save unless I get sacked. All right, and the third rule is going to be we will have to finish the save with a formation that is suggested to us by ChatGPT. All right, so I am not going to be looking, to basically, to start the whole save, the save, with the formation that is given to us, because it's going to be tricky, starting a formation, a new formation that might not be suitable with the team, with the players that we have. You might not have the exact players to play in the formation, but what I will do is I will slowly transition into the formation that is suggested to us by ChatGPT, and we will have to finish the save with the formation. All right, it's as simple as that. Okay, so you guys will have to bear with me. I don't want to hear, like maybe after the first few episodes, you guys start berating me, telling me that I'm not using the formation that is given to me by the chat GPT. All right. So I hope you guys understand. And last but not least, I can only sign players from the same nationalities as the leagues we are in. For example, if we are in the French national too, for example, all right, so I will be only able to sign, players with the French nationalities, whether it can be the their major, their main nationality, or their second nationality. All right, as long as they are French, I will be able to sign them. As long as they have a French passport, I'll be able to sign them. It's easy as that. All right, guys, so these are the leagues that I'm going to be loading in for this save. All right, so in England, obviously we will be starting from League 2. I don't want to start from the non-leagues, it's going to take a long time. That is our another series called Rags to Riches, right? Yeah, so for this save, it is going to be League 2, for the English League. For the French League, it's going to be starting from the National 2, it's going to be the starting from the fourth division as well. For Germany's league, it's going to be starting from the third division, because that is the lowest that I can get to. And even for Italian series, it's going to be starting from Series C. It's going to be the third division. For Spanish, it's going to be fourth division as well. All right, guys. So for our managerial style, I've actually set things up, according to Sky Bet League 2, the English fourth division. All right. So these are the attributes that we have currently. So it will be actually quite nice to see how are we gonna, improve our managerial attributes as we go up the league with our team. All right, guys. So it is the 27th of June right now. So what am I gonna do is I'm going to go for a holiday all the way until the 1st of December. All right. So normally December is the month where a lot of managers actually get sacked, for underperforming, being in the relegation zone. I think that will be the time where we will be able to have a lot of choice, in jobs that we can get as a manager. All right, guys. So we are in the month of December right now. Here, let's have a look at the job center and see what are the jobs that are available right now. Okay, so let me just filter things up a little bit. We are only interested, in the job for a manager. Obviously, we won't be able to get any of this job, that are status. I'm really not sure why do we even have the choice of becoming an assistant manager and anything like that. I don't think they will actually allow us, right? I don't think, right? Okay, so the job scope, we are only looking for a club job, no international job or anything like that. So nations, obviously we will be seeing all that. So in terms of division, I am only going to be looking for all the bottom division. So let me just sort out this filter, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So guys, out of the team that are available, I think this is one of the team that I find interesting. So this team is actually it's called Reggiana Calcio. Is it Calcio Reggiana? I'm not sure. I'll have to find out if I'm about to be their manager, especially, right? Okay, so this team was actually predicted to finish second. They were supposed to be out and about, the promotion fight, but they are currently seeing themselves 10 in the league, in Series CB. All right, and I'm not sure what is going on here. Why are there nine playoff spots in this league? And when I see this, there's CB, so I think there should be CA or CC or something like that. So I'm not sure how does this work, because I've never played in the lower division of Italian league before this. All right, so that is going to be something to look forward to, something to learn to. All right, so to be honest, they are actually not really far away, from getting into a automatic promotion. I think, they're only 9 points behind, the team that is in the top of the table, Antela. Okay, so they were initially, predicted to finish first in this division. All right, so I think that shouldn't be a problem for us to, if we get this job. I don't think we'll be. It's going to be that hard for us to catch up into this Antela, because I think the team, looking at the media prediction, right, I think the team is actually going to be good enough to be in this division if the media have initially predicted them, to get a fight in the promotion run. I think so. All right. Okay, so their key player is actually Fia Mozi, and he doesn't look that bad. I know he's in the older side. He's 29 years old, but I think in this level, right, this attribute for the right back, I think he looks really really good. All right, and in the financial situation wise, I know it's not looking that great. They are in the deficit of 1.2 million, and the training facilities, the youth facilities doesn't look that bad, but their youth recruitment, is not that great. They are not even, they only have the grade out, stars, so it doesn't look that good there. All right, but this is a very very interesting, and I don't think it's going to be a very very hard job for us, for us to fight back to get into, I don't know, maybe the automatic promotion or maybe the playoffs or something like that. If we get this job, we will have to learn about the rules. All right, so that is going to be very very important in terms of this club's history. When I was having a look, in the past 20 years, right, they have been a regular Series C side. Okay, in back in 2020, they were actually promoted, and they got into Serie B, but they were immediately relegated in the first season as well. And since then, I think maybe they have been trying to get into, Serie B again, because in last season as well, they have actually managed to finish second in CDC. So I think they have been pushing to get into Serie B, and I think I will be able to do that, for this team. All right, they have a reputation of 2.5 stars, so I think it doesn't look that bad. But let's have a look at our other options. So another team in Spain, lower division, is Oran CF Sad. Please tell me, if I'm pronouncing the team names wrong. I will learn. I swear, guys, I will learn to pronounce the name if I get the job. Okay, so this is a little bit of a weird thing, because they were actually predicted to finish 14 this season, and they are currently sitting 10th in the league. So I'm not sure why their manager was sacked. When I checked the manager, the past manager, right, the manager was actually sacked, by the board. So I'm not sure what happened there and why was he sacked. But I think the team is actually overperforming from their media prediction. But we don't know. Maybe the board expectation was higher. Maybe they are looking to get into the playoffs or anything like that. And to be honest, Spain Federation second is even weirder than the Series C, because if you have a look at this, they have Spain Federation second, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, and Group 5. All right. So, is there any Group 6? Oh, no, there's no Group 6. Lucky for us. All right. So, back to the team. Compared to Regina, was it Regiana? Oh, sorry, Regiana. Compared to Regiana, right? Orange, facilities, especially the reputation, is obviously way, way lower. So, this is going to be a total rebuild if we get this job, to be honest. The reputation is a 1.5 star. If you look at the training facility, youth facility, youth recruitment is awful. Even their stadium is smaller. I think Reggiana had a stadium with a capacity of 22,000. Was it 21 or 22,000? So yeah, if we get this job, this is going to be a total rebuild. But I think it's going to be an interesting one, because I'm not sure what the board expectation are here. Reggiana, we knew that, media prediction second. So obviously board expectation was to fight for the promotion. And here, I'm not sure what is going on here. Maybe they are looking for a playoff spot. All right, so the key player is Mario Capalete. All right, so this is he's a left winger. All right, okay, so with a very strong left foot. His physical is okay. If you look at his physical, right? Physical, with the acceleration, the pace, and all, it's actually looking okay. So he could be a physical merchant, if we are to use him. But other than that, his technical doesn't look that bad. His mental is okay. So I think, yeah, if he is the key player, I'm not sure how good the other team is. Even their captain is 38 years old. Oh my god. How long have you been in this club? Only 1 year. They actually signed him this season, is it? I think so. All right, so this team, right? Let's have a look at these teams. So when we look at their league history, right, they have been all and around, the Spanish Federation second, for a long time there. And yeah, they were recently promoted to this league as well. I think maybe, yeah, I think the board are looking for them to get automatic promotion or maybe the playoffs this season. So yeah, without before we apply for any of the job, let's look at my next option. So guys, the only job available in England's League Two. All right, so it is going to be Mansfield Town. All right, so Mansfield Town, they were actually initially predicted to finish fourth in the playoff round this season, but they are currently underperforming, sitting in the 13th position. And to be honest, yeah, I think Reggiana and Mansfield might be my two favorite teams that I would, like to manage, compared to Orensons. Was it Orensons? Yeah, I think Orensons. Yeah. All right. So this might be a yeah, this might be a interesting job for me to take. Yeah, they are not far away from, if you look at this, 24 points. The playoff position, the last playoff position is 31, so we are only 7 points behind, the playoff position. So I think it's still achievable. It is not far away. And let's have a look at the key player, Callum Johnson. He looks like a really really good right back. Playing him as a wing back on support, I think it's going to be great. His physical is not that bad as well. He's not that fast. For a wing back. Maybe I think maybe his preferred roles is gonna be a fullback. But I think he should be okay. Playing in this level as a wing back. I think it should not be a problem. When you look at the training facilities, use facilities, the youth recruitment is not that great, but I think it should be okay. With the finances, it's okay. I know the balance, the bank balance is in the deficit, is in the rate, but 300k, I think it's still okay to work with. All right, their recent form, I think it's not that great. I think this might be the reason why their manager was actually sacked. 3 loss in 5 games. If you look at this, even the fourth position, right? They are only 8 points behind the fourth position. So I think the board actually took a very rash decision, which is great for us. If we get a job in Mansfield Town, I think it's going to be great. So it is still yet to be seen. All right, so another job here available in the Germany third division. Is it? Yeah, it is third division. It's Duisburg. Is it Duisburg? Any Germany fan watching, any guys from German, please do let me know if I'm pronouncing this right. Duisburg. All right, I'm really really attracted to their crest. They look it looks really great. I think that is a zebra there, and it looks really good, to be honest. Okay. And when we look at their reputation, their training facility, youth facilities, everything is better. They are the best team among the four that I've actually showed you guys. They have a bigger stadium than any of them. 31,000 capacity. The bank balance is healthy, finance is okay. And yeah, I know the Brindia prediction is fourth. They are currently sitting in the 11th position with 25 points. The fourth is actually, oh, they're only 3 points behind. So yeah, they're only 3 points behind. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why were the managers sacked? But I think it's gonna work best for us, right? Yeah, okay. The squad personality is ambitious, which is really, really great. So let's have a look at their league history. They have actually played in Bundesliga back in 2005, 2006 season, and 2007 and 2008 season. So it has been what is it? 14 years since they have actually played in Bundesliga. They have dropped down. They have spiraled down the Bundesliga. Sorry, the second Bundesliga. Is it Bundesliga 2? Yeah, Bundesliga 2. And they have actually managed to go back up, to Bundesliga 2. But back in 2019, they were relegated, and they have been trying. I think they have been trying to get in. get back into Bundesliga since then, without any luck, you know. So hopefully, I think this is gonna be a good job as well, because this is the team that have actually played in Bundesligas before. So being their manager, trying to get them back all the way to Bundesliga, get that that glory days back. I know they've only spent 2 years in Bundesliga in the last 20 years. So, but still, it's gonna be a fun project. They have the best facilities, the biggest stadium. So yeah, let's see. Which are the team that will actually offer me a job, even not only the job, even an interview. All right, so their key player is a defender. Sebastian Mai. He actually looks quite good. His jumping reach of 18. He's 195 cm. With a heading of 16, I think, we can actually use him a lot, when it comes to the corner routines, the set pieces. I think he's going to be a menace, and I think he's going to be quite good in defending. If you look at his attributes, his technical ability, even his mental, his physical, he's not that fast, he only has the acceleration of 10 and 11 pace, but in this level, in the lower division, right, I think he should be quite good. All right, so what am I going to do is I'm going to apply for all the jobs in the clubs that I've actually shown you guys, and I will come back when there is an interview session. I will let you guys know in a minute. All right, guys, so we have our first ever job interview with Reggiana. So let's just attend the interview. So obviously I'm not going to show you guys all the interviews with every club that we do, because if I do that, we are going to be here until tomorrow, I guess. All right, so are you worried about not being able to speak the language? I don't think it's something to worry about. I can learn the language in time. Simple. All right. So can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? So I know how it might look, so it's up to you as to whether it rules me out of contention. I'm more than prepared to withdraw from them all if it's a red line. I'm just trying to forge ahead with my career by any means necessary. I'm exploring my options. I don't think it's an unreasonable number. I think I'm just gonna tell I'm exploring my option. We want to ensure that the dressing room atmosphere is much better than that it was under our previous manager. Can you assure us that there would be no problems where were we to hire you? Alright, so I can promise you that I would cultivate a healthy atmosphere in the club. Alright, so we need a manager who can work with limited resources. In that I'll do right thing, with the club's money. I think, I just want to get the job. We can always change them in the future. We are challenging for promotion as expected despite being off the pace early in the season. Why are you right person? Why are you the right person for the job? You should look at my save. You should look at my, check out my YouTube channel. You can see that I am a right person for the job. I have the ability to push people to achieve more than they ever knew they could. Yeah, I think I will do that. How do you feel about working with our current director of football, Roberto Gorite? He looks quite good, to be honest, judging player potential is going to be really, really good. 18 judging player potential, because we will be able to, sign, young players, through him. What sorts of budget are you anticipating needing to put together your backroom team? I won't need a budget because I don't plan. I'm not going to bring anyone for now. We will have a look at their staff team, and then we will go from there. Okay, sign players under the age of 23. Do not sign player over the age of 30. So they want to focus more on youth players, which is great. Okay, work within wage budget. I don't think there should be a problem. Maximum 1 year contract for player over the age of 34. Okay, reach the Series CB playoffs. So they want us to get into the playoffs this season. Be competitive in the Series C Cup. Okay, that is a favorite, so I think shouldn't be a problem. All right. Continue to challenge. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so they don't want us to get promoted. They just want us to get into, their 5 years plan is to continuously get into the playoff spot. I think it's an exciting vision and shows that the club has a lot of ambition. So if hired, we would expect you to challenge for the playoff. Do you think you could do better than that if given the job? I think I just like, oh, okay. All right, no. Playoff, I think it's gonna be good. All right, what do you think of a proposed transfer budget of 242,000? Should you get the job? I think that is realistic. I don't want to try to get into more. Okay, would the proposed wage budget of 5.2 million per annum be sufficient? I'll be happy to work with anything. All right. Is there anything you would like to ask for ahead? No, I don't think should be a problem. I don't want to ask for anything. I don't want to jeopardize my chance of getting a job in this club. All right, guys. So great news. Okay, Reggiana have actually offered me a job, and at the same time, Orange have actually offered me a job interview. So when we did the comparison just now, right? Orange is a total rebuild that I have to start from basically from the beginning because of their facilities, the bank balance, their finances are also insecure, and I think Reggiana is a more interesting job to be honest. They are looking to fight for a playoff this season. They have a better facilities and all that. So I'm gonna start negotiation. I'm gonna accept this job. They're offering me a 2 years contract with a 48,000 per annum salary. I think that is not gonna be that bad. They are gonna have they're gonna offer us a promotion wage rise of 15%. So I'm just gonna finalize the deal, and we are going to be the manager of Regina. So Reggiana, sorry, Reggiana hire Singh. Reggiana have today confirmed the appointment of Malvin Singh as the club's new manager. Eyebrows has been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 31 years old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Mape Stadium. Alright. His first game in charge will be against Via Pesaro in the Series CB. He replaced previous manager Aimo Diana. So I don't think eyebrows are gonna be raised in the world of football. Because this is Series C. I don't think anyone is gonna care unless for their own fans. That are playing in this club. All right. So okay, the team. They are starting with a three. Is it? It is a 5-3-2. Okay, so they're playing a flat back six. All right, so this is their best 11. So what are we gonna do is obviously we are gonna deep dive with the team. To have a look at the team. In the next episode because this has been a long episode as it is. But before we finish up the episode today, we are going to chat GPT to look for the formation that we are going to finish the save with. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So let's just ask. Can you suggest me a formation to use in FM23? Is it gonna suggest us a formation here today? All right. So basically, it did not even. It basically gave me a tips for me to generate a formation. Can you suggest me a random football formation? Okay, formation. Oh, 3-4-1-2. Okay. So this formation consists of three centre back, four central midfielder, one attacking midfielder, and two forwards. The three centre back provide a solid base, defensive base, while the four central midfielder can control the game and help build attack. All right, so the attacking midfielder has the freedom to roam and create chances for the two forwards. Remember, this is just a random formation and should always consider your team's strength and weaknesses when choosing information. It is important to experiment with different formation until you find the one that works best. I think this is going to be interesting because I have never played with three defenders, formation 3-4-1-2, especially with right midfielders, not right wingers. I always play with wingers, in my formation. So this is going to be interesting. We are going to try to finish the save with Reggiana with the formation of 3-4-1-2. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and do come back tomorrow to watch the first episode of Reggiana Review.